Hello everyone, welcome to our dual credit EdPlannerBC instructional video. So this is for all students that are in grade 11 and plan on going to VIU next year for either the automotive or the carpentry program. We need to sign in to EdPlannerBC and apply. Now, students can basically do a search for Education Planner BC. It'll come up like this, and you simply click on the link EdPlanner BC. Now, on the top right-hand corner, it's going to ask the student to log in. If they haven't created a login for EdPlanner BC, they can do so now. I suggest using your Brooks student number as your login and then create a personalized password. Please write it down. You may need to use this in the future when you apply to post-secondary again. So I have logged in for my first time to EdPlannerBC, and what pops up is a collection, use, and disclosure of your personal information. So I'm just going to agree to the conditions so that I can use EdPlannerBC. So once you've logged in, you've approved that you will follow the protocols, you are navigated to the homepage for EdPlannerBC. What we want to do today is we want to click the red button that says apply. Okay, so now what we're going to do, it says apply for admissions on the top. Now we want to apply. You go to the very bottom and it says Vancouver Island University. So we are going to apply to Vancouver Island University. Okay, now if you're logging in for the first time, it is going to take you to a student profile page. Now, if you used your Brooks student number, it should automatically import some of your data from MyEd. So the first thing you'll see is your personal information. It's on the top bar. If you click the arrow, all your personal information that's been imported will appear. So your birth date, your gender identity, your citizenship and language. So just have a quick review and you can press save. You can also update if anything's inaccurate, or if it's blank, please fill in all your personal pertinent information. The next one is your contact information. So we're just going to click on the downward arrow and make sure all of our contact information is provided. And if it's accurate, you press save. If it's not there, please fill it in. And then the last section here is our academic history. We're going to press the down arrow and we need to fill in that you attended. So have you ever attended a primary, middle, or secondary, post-secondary school in our province? You will click yes because you have attended Brooks Secondary School, and you're going to need to select Brooks Secondary School from the drop-down menu. And then you will hit save. So your profile should now be complete and you can apply to VIU. So we'll hit that red apply button again. Okay, so we've updated our profile, and now when we scroll down, there's a blue button that says start applying, and it's on the bottom right. So we want to start applying. It's going to cost $45.16 to apply to Vancouver Island University. Do we want to continue applying to this institution? And yes. So we scroll down to where it says Vancouver Island University and we click VIU. So it should now say at the top in green, our updated profile is good. There's a tick box because we selected our institution, and there's a tick box next to updated application. So we are going to scroll down to review what we have. So here's a reference number if you'd like to write that down. Again, we have our program selection. So this is the next step. You're going to click the down arrow for program selection, and it says what category best describes you. So you are going to select Mid-Island Partnership, pre-approval required, domestic. Once you select Mid-Island Partnership, the next one says select your subject area. The only option is Mid-Island Partnership. Select your program. The only option is Mid-Island Partnership. Which term? The only option is next available intake. And select your campus. We want it to be Powell River. Once we've done that, we click Save. Okay, last page. This is additional information. It is all optional. So your identity, your age and care, if you're a first generation learner, none of this is required. The only thing that is required is the second to last one, which asks you your last attended high school district. You must click Powell River, and this will let them know to connect with me for invoicing and tuition. So you would click Powell River. And then again, how'd you hear about us? You could ignore this one as well, and you go to Save. So your program selection is Mid-Island Partnership. Your additional information, most of it's not required, only your last school attended, which we put Powell River District. Now we're gonna click Review and Submit. So now you can scroll through and make sure everything's accurate. Your application fee, $45.16, and then the next one says application fee. How do you want to pay? Payment options. Click the top option. I will pay by credit card when submitting my application. And this is where you're going to need to have your credit card on hand. Make sure your email address is correct, because then they will email you a receipt. So I'm going to click yes, that is my email. And then by checking this box, you confirm the information's accurate and you certify the information is true. So now I'm going to click bottom right, make payment. Okay, so now it says you have 5 minutes to input your card number, expiry date, and CVV. You're going to click submit. I am not, because I am not applying to VIU at this time and I don't want to be charged. So once you've done that, you're going to hit submit, and it will email you. It'll give you a reference number, and it'll email you letting you know that you've got confirmation of application. Okay, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to connect with me, Miss Larkin at Brooks Secondary School. My email address is tanya.larkin@sd47.bc.ca. Thank you.